over 50 points in his first 2 games as an Auburn Tiger. And going for Wofford, Brian Sumter making his first career start. Auburn controls the
man for man, but they have to switch up on top to watch for Tahad Pettiford.
Pettiford left it short, but an offensive rebound. Only one change to the starting lineup for Wofford. Brian Sumter coming off a double-double against Milwaukee. Now gets a start first of his career. Charging in, the kick out from Vasco. It's benched for the first time this season. Freeman takes his spot. Now Freeman rises up. And
Wofford offensively playing with 5 out, winning that Princeton offense.
And the jumper won't go for early threes. Freeman hits them both. One of Auburn's goals in this game, coach, is to get out and run. So far, Wofford's been good at getting back. Carving in, Keyshawn Hall. 28 for 31 this year in those 2 games.
It isn't going to be a concern because we are behind the quick shot and the easy shot. And most of the time, that's the 3.
And in the corner, a little bit of a trap. Sterling gets it reversed. Off.
Inside, it's your medium range jumper.
Long 3, Hall. And he gets the friendly roll. Now a jailbreak for the Tigers. Hall lays it in and 1. I mean, 5 of the 6 Southern Conference titles he was involved in. 2 as a player, 3 as a coach.
Well, he's played in the system. He understands. Same thing with on the other end, Wofford now is not looking for anything in terms of the inside. As I say, that great.
Yes.
And what you're seeing now is the growing stages of this young Auburn team.
Out of the timeout. Hanging and hitting.
Speed and explosiveness, and the young man just blue-collar tough in everything he wants to do, both offensively and defensively. The toughness tonight.
And that roll falls for Elijah Free. Auburn now 3 of 5 from 3 and shooting 60% overall from the floor. Good baseline cut.
Getting good shots, but they're just not dropping. 27%, but right now you're seeing, what, 3 for 5.
They could go in an emergency situation, but they'd like to not play him. As Kamari Holmes cuts to the basket. Freeman down the left side of the lane. And Auburn the other way. Freeman's former coach, Jeremiah Samarippis, on the bench at Wofford.
Of Elijah Freeman in the pros.
He was trying to survive this run. And a turnover on the baseline inbounds. Here comes Michalek. Takes it to the hole, he can't finish. Most experienced Division I player on this Wofford roster. 2-year starter at Central Michigan. And wide open on the backside of the post. 5 to play here in the first half, and Sway is on the board.
And because of his strength and quick step to the rim, knocks down to 2.
2 transfer too, out of Williston State. Freeman takes it to the hole. Sterling flashes in the high post. He goes up. And now Freeman on the break. Racing up. Heaves it towards the rim, but there's Keyshawn Hall to clean. Williams Adams going up against the junior Vasco down low. Hoists it up and hits it.
The system works. But defensively, you have to be where it is. Key to the first 4 minutes, we always talk about the first 4 minutes. How do you, where's your consistency, where's your energy?
Pettiford, another one? Freeman slicing in. Oh.
Blow up to the basket with a soft touch and kiss it off the rim.
A little pick and roll that time. Collision in midair, no whistle. Luke Flynn.
And right now defending. Auburn's going to set a lot of screens, and they're going to attack the paint, kick out.
Ooh, Keyshawn. Keep Flynn on the floor as Caden Vasco is subbing out.
Wofford just trying to find a way to get some energy at the offensive end.
Pettiford are available on the all-new ESPN app.
Take care of this inbounds pass.
Right through the hands of Corbin. And from behind. Kamari Holmes standstill three.
Holmes having his career high last game with 24 points and showing some offensive. I'd rather you win.
Around and out for Pettiford. I get a feeling you might have just said that because I'm sitting.
And we saw it last game with 4 blocks, and tonight with so far just 1 block.
He jumped right into that junior college, Butler Community College in Kansas. Pettiford, a little hezzy. Swing pass, splash. And Wadley rising and driving to the rim. He stepped into a different role. His shot's been falling these last 5 minutes, but Overton, little heat check. Oh, he's high.
Disrupting what you want to do in your offensive schemes.
And Wadley, good take. Jovic's first free throw. To run the point, the true freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, out of the overtime elite program in Atlanta. Fading back, and there is that.
But you watch him play, you would think he wants the ball, he would demand the ball. You had to miss the This is
a pedigree that they looked for. 3 of the freshmen they brought in.
To be one of 3. They have to find a way to grow in and mature.
That looks like you when you wrestled that hot dog from that guy after.
Just boys being boys. Right now, Wofford clear shots.
A part of that.
And taking care of that, but more importantly, to break down and off deep in their defensive effort and their rebounding well. But Wofford's not challenging them
more. I got to imagine that with 10 new players in the fold, that communication's going to take it.
And defensively.
Minute mark here in the second half. Watley contested by Hall. But it was a play at the ball.
And if there was a push from behind him.
Down to Keyshawn Hall, he's got 18 points. Zips it inside to Jovic. Got the mismatch on Flynn, and he takes advantage. Freeman goes up. Lost the basketball. And Rigsby's got it. And Wiley with the left. Ooh, gets his own miss. And he'll take it right to the lane. Good hands by Keyshawn Hall. He's got the launch codes. Helps him up. On the other end, it's Watley. He's got it. Tyler. Overton, all kinds of space. Rigsby cuts to the basket. ESPN on Sunday. Elijah
finds his way to Lincoln University.
From that Texas Tech Elite 8 team last year that lost to the eventual national champion Florida. Overton with the left. Sway puts it back up and in.
Confidence or body language is just like he's shooting and hoping rather than just being determined. Hey, I'm knocking down the shot.
Feel good. Of course, the final minute here. Anything jumped out to you about Auburn is Magwood.
Efficient offense, sharing the ball, and then defensively, they control the tempo.
Pick out. Mishalik's got 5 to shoot.
So Auburn's team is growing and improving. Wofford has to go back to the drawing board now, just be ready for their next opportunity.
Auburn is 3-0 under head.
Defensive team and a team offensively that shares the ball.
So for our director, Aiden Tugman.